set my heart on fire.
Hello and welcome to another episode of OzStance. Hope you're enjoying season 2 so far. Shout out to Harry.
Oh God.
Okay, so basically today's plan is we've got this cool stuff. We got all the electronics and the accelerator. So basically we're going to install this stuff. We don't have the batteries yet. We're still trying to work out what batteries I need and all that cool stuff. But we're going to put the speed controller on. We're going to wire this up, because we've actually, off camera because we're lazy, put the grips on and the new accelerator and stuff.
Yeah, but that takes like 5 minutes anyway, so there's no point in filming it.
No point filming it. And if you want to know how to put grips on, just watch Harry's good video where we didn't film it, did we?
Yeah, we can. But
anyway,
it's not hard.
Flashback to that. And we've got power to the thing, and then we just got to wire this wire up here, which is this wire into that. And then we plug the motor into here and the battery into here, and all of our other controls will go into here as well. And we can also put in switches, which I think I've got in my pocket. That didn't really organised. Oh yeah, I do actually. So we have a power switch that'll go there.
That's right there.
Power switch will go there.
Mad.
And then this button, which is called a non-momentary. I don't actually know what it's called, but you like press it in and it stays in, so you don't have to hold it. And that'll be next to it, which will be our forward reverse button.
Fair enough.
And then that's about it for this episode. We may do a quick overview of the electronics so far, because I haven't actually done that yet. I've just put a bunch of electronics on and not filmed. And I might go through and show you guys all that stuff.
Mad.
Let's begin. Let's start off by mounting this thing. So what I've done is I've cut this bit of wood, and I'm going to screw it on the back of here. And yes, it's not straight, but you know, don't judge.
It just has to work, mate.
It has to be awesome.
Form over function.
So
I mean, function over form. I mean, that's what I meant. Eh?
Yeah. Well, it's function over form for now.
But then when you try and make it look nice, it'll be form over function.
Yeah.
Because that's totally not the motto of Stance Nation. It actually is.
So what I was planning to do, we'll talk with 4 screws in my mouth. Well, I didn't even mess it up, did I?
Good job.
Wow.
10 out of 10. So that's.
Oh, because I measured it down here.
Oh wow.
I just turned it upside down.
Good job, bro.
Bend the screws. Hopefully you didn't actually bend them.
Like iPhones, what?
Wait, what?
Because that's not going to cause some controversy.
No. iPhones suck.
Shout out to the people who spend $1,000 on a phone. What? Reinhardt. Totally not Reinhardt. No, he actually didn't know. Because he spent close to that. Shout out to the people that spend $800 on a phone that looks like an iPhone 5. Has the same, pretty much same specs as an iPhone 5. But underneath is an iPhone 5. But they called it the SE because I don't know why. Because Apple logic. I don't know.
I did not even work it out. That was absolutely terrible. What am I even doing?
What are you talking about?
The screws are too short.
Are they seriously still too short?
Yeah.
What? But they're like 4,000 years long.
Yeah.
That's a unit.
That's a unit of measurement.
Yeah, totally.
That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
There you go. Put another screw in here. It's like cringeworthy drilling holes in the back of this lovely seat.
It's actually a really nice seat. I feel bad for. I feel like Reinhardt doesn't need to know about any of this until the video actually comes out. So yeah, Reinhardt, if you're watching this, sorry mate, but yeah.
It actually looks cool with that on the back though. Now
you need to stencil like a letter in it. It's like a number or something else.
Oh, there's no screws in my back. That's lovely. I just had to do the screws in the back test. I like how we've got the whole shed and we're actually filming down here in the corner.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm in the corner again. Oh no.
Naughty corner.
The naughty corner. No.
Let's mount the speed controller. That didn't even happen.
Yeah. That's not the speed controller. Oh, that is though.
That's the speed controller.
Oh, that is mounted.
There you go. Oh, but
Oh,
wait, it's
by
not
the-
actually mounted. Whoa! There we go, look at that.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I can't. No, very good.
Looks cool on video. There we go.
There we go. That's pretty nice.
Right. So now we've got this. We're gonna go on this hilarious device, and I'm going to find the circuit diagram.
It'd be awkward if there was a message.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, flashback to that. I'm gonna find the circuit diagram for this, and we'll wire it up, and then we'll do some mad skits. So with the speed controller secured, we can now move on to the control surfaces. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to install these things in there and there. Maybe over here. Yeah, put them over here. And then I'm going to use this lovely new cable that I found, and I'm going to install it in this cable management thing. So we're going to have to do 2 runs of it, so because I've got 2 switches. So I have six strands of wire, so I have 2 spare for some other thing. For the have 2 spare for the brake if I ever put that in. So now I'll run them down there like a sick kid. Let's do that. This is how you make square holes, because that makes sense, doesn't it? We're obviously mounting the square button at the moment.
We're unpicking a square hole, mate.
What?
Yeah. Have you never heard that term?
No.
Okay. Bro, I don't even have that many files on my computer, sorry.
That's a good one, actually.
It actually wasn't. The memes have started.
I am a living meme.
Are you? Are you a living meme? Because that actually is not for you.
I put a button in. Get buttoned.
Beep.
So we're installing the switch now. Yeah, hello. Licia. Hello, Licia.
What?
Shout out to Licia. That's what it says on the front of the camera.
It says it's Leica, you do realise you... It's pronounced Leica, I'm pretty sure.
Sharp, no it's not. I changed the pronunciation just then. It's in the dictionary.
Leica. That's embarrassing. Just do it. My hand, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Pretty switched on.
This is just gonna be like...
That's on YouTube now.
This is gonna be like Terrible Joke Central. OzStance, the hub for terrible jokes.
Oh, you guys haven't even seen this. This is my electronics. We have a switch here and we have another switch here.
Oh yeah.
And it does cool stuff.
He lifted up the flap, sorry.
Stop making inappropriate jokes. It's not funny.
He's like... Oops. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Oh, God.
It's all good, I'll play it later.
That's all good. Let's continue. Harry's gone. Because that was like a few weeks ago that we filmed that bit you've just seen. But we're going to continue putting the electric trike together. I'm now going to wire up the throttle and the brake thing. Now, I'm going to do that. Let's begin. So our first job is you have to look at this image here that I have, which is a circuit diagram for the speed controller, this thing. And I need to work out where everything goes, which is rather difficult because I don't actually know how it goes. I have a rough idea, but I don't know for sure. So there's all our wires. There should be 5. Yep, there's 5. So the 2 will do one job, and the other 3 will do something else. So what I'm going to go grab is the connector that I cut off last time. Now here's the connector for the that's for the this is for the actual speed control bit, not for the button on the handlebars. So we're going to work out what wires do what on this, which is going to be great fun. So we need red, black and white are our 3 controls, and then that's so that's the way our wires have to be separated. Now I have to work out what colours do what on here. So I'd say control is actually labelled on here. Green, white, black. No. Red positive 5, green or white is the centre, and black is the end. Oh, that may be even easier. I might not even have to do anything. I may just
plug that in there and it'll work. That'll be very useful. Okay, let's see if that works. Hope it does. Here is where our wires are going to go. So we have our wires here. So the idea is that the red one will go into the top one, the green one to the next one, and then the black one, sorry, the red one, the white one, and then the black one in order like that into there. And then it'll be awesome and all wiry and stuff. Alright, so I've stripped back my wires for here, got the copper exposed, and now I can put them together. So now I have a decision. I have to work out whether I want to have a forward reverse or a brake. And I'm thinking forward reverse, personally. So what I have to do is I have to look at my little diagram, which I'll get up in a second. Here we go. So I've got my little diagram here. So what I do is I have to look up and I work out, and I look at that I've bought A. So we've got this, I've bought model A. So look, switch 1 is reverse and switch 2 is brake. So we have to work out which one I'm going to use. So I want to use one. Okay, so I got switch 1 is going to be reverse, which is actually a switch, and switch 2 is going to be my brake. So I'm going to use the brake on here as my brake. So I need to put those two wires into switch 2. So go down here, I look at switch 2. Switch 2 is EF. So look at here at EF. A, B, C, D, E, F, so that's the bottom two. And I literally just put those two wires in there, like that. And there we have it, we have all the wires hooked up for the speed control. If you just do a little bit of quick dodgy cable management. There we go. That's that done. Now I can look into the forward reverse switch. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So now I can wire up the forward reverse switch, which is up there. There's the forward reverse switch there on the bonnet, on the dash. So we'll go trace back the wires for that and hook it up. So let's do the next stage. First of all, I've stripped back these wires. I haven't done these yet, but I'll just use these ones for an example to start off with. What we're going to do is we're going to solder them onto here. So this is going to be a bit of a soldering tutorial, I guess, as well, because you know, people need to know how to solder. So hopefully you can see that. Basically, we're going to solder this. So the first thing you want to do, you're going to put on your safety glasses, which are here, because you know, safety first. And you're going to get your soldering iron, which I'm going to put on my lap, which is super safe, I think. And the idea is that you get a bit of solder and you tin it first, because otherwise they will not stick. So we have a nice secure connection. My suggestion would be to put a little bit of electrical tape around them, and then you'll be all sweet. Alright, so I've finished soldering up all the connections up front, and now I'm back at the back of the trike again, ready to wire up the buttons that we just hooked up. So we have this cable here, and I'm going to hook it up into here. So we've got the brown one goes to the reverse signal, and then these two are the actual power signal for the control module. So I've looked at my diagram, and these top two are my my power controls for the module. So we want to stick them into the two poles for the control module. Do that one up. Nice. And then the third one, which is for the forward reverse input, goes into here. Dodgy cable management, and it looks awesome. So now we get the second one, which is here. And I used, so it's all 3-core cable. We've only used one of those 3 cores, but I've left it there so that if we need to use it for something else, we've got it there. That's why I did that. Okay, so just measure how much we need about that much. Get my super duper wire strippers, strip back how much we need to take off, which is not really very much. And we need the, what did I use, the green wire. Take that much off. Probably a bit much, I think. Yeah, I've taken way too much off. It's a bit better. And stick it into this one. And don't mark that up terribly. It's very important to make sure that there's as little as possible, cable hanging out too, because if there's too much, you could run the risk of shorting something out and going kablamo, and that would really suck. Okay, so all our wires are now not securely connected at all to work with. Goes better. Oh, wasn't even putting it in. Wow, I'm so stupid. There we go. Look at that. It's gonna work a bit better. Always be sure to unscrew the full way, otherwise you're not gonna get it in. So we've done that, and that's all looking good. Now, to move on to the exciting bit, which is the motor. Hell yeah! So let's install that, hey? So off camera, I've knocked up some connectors for the current mounting job. So what I've done is I've made two types of connectors. I've made these two, and they are just some heavy gauge wire with some U connectors and some oval connectors on the other end, and this end I have two of these clippy in things with oval connectors on the end. Now the clippy things, I don't know the official name, plug into these here, they go onto there like that, and the idea is that these don't fit into the screws on here, so I've made these things so I can screw them onto there like that, and then plug the connectors into the end of there. Now these things have a special use. What they do is they bend like this, heaps, hopefully, yep, and they're jumpers. So we have, if we come over here and we look at the design, so here we have the design. So you have, the wiring diagram. So we have the motor and the battery. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the wires and then jump them. So you have, there's 8 ports and you short out every second one to make a thing. But currently I haven't got the batteries yet, so I'm not wiring them up today. I'm just going to wire up the motor. So I'm going to hook them up into this 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to hook up the 1 and the 4, positive and negative, and I'm going to jump them like you can see in this drawing here. That's what these do. So let's put them on. So we've wired it up, and we got this thing needs to be mounted, which I'm probably not going to do today. I'll do that in another video, and then we can go brap 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 and see if it actually like spins and stuff, which I'm super hype about, to be honest.